Hi everyone. Oh, I've got my paper and pen in the way. Sorry about that. You know that's where the questions are. So we're here for today's live feed with Tahu and Tracy, and we've been off all weekend. Tuesday's our first day in, so it's first day back for live feed. So we'll go first to Tracy. Hi, Trace.
Hi, hello, Kath. Hi,
Good.
everybody.
Hey everyone. So Tracy, you're going to do the first one, and
Yep.
you're going to get a little message across for Jamie. So Jamie just asked if she's got something coming up for her.
Okay, no worries. I'll just have a quick look. Okay. Okay, I'll just do a couple of cards here. I'll just do 3. So, okay, so what we've got here is we've got something that you've been asking for. So, yes, your intuition is correct. I don't know if that's to do with a new job or not, because the other card that I also got is Waves of Prosperity. So not necessarily money, but things that could bring money. So that could be a new job, maybe a new romance, but I'm going to go with job because that's what I'm feeling. But also too, they want you to simplify your life, decluttering the house, decluttering your life, maybe also to decluttering some old friends that no longer serve purpose to you as well. That's going to make things flow easier, and it'll make you for more stuff to come in.
Exactly the way.
Yeah, and the stuff that's coming forward for you is going to be very. They're saying it's going to be very exciting. You're going to be like on a roller coaster. So, and that's not a bad thing, but up and down, but not good and bad. It's going to be good and well, mediocre. They're telling me mediocre, but it's not bad. So it's going to be a learning curve.
So rather than it be really low.
Yeah. So it's going to be in the So it's you're not going to be on a high all the time, but there's still going to be lessons that you have to learn there. But they're not going to be you're not going to be at a low point that you have to learn from that. So So ride the wave. They're saying ride the wave.
Ride the wave.
So
Jamie.
yeah. So I'll leave you with that.
All right. Thanks,
Thank
Trace.
you.
And we've got Rose has joined us. Hey, Rose, and Stephen and Amanda. And Stephen
Hi.
says, hello, guys. And Amanda
Hi.
sent a little smiley face.
Yay!
So smile right back at you, Amanda.
Yeah.
So thanks, Trace. And
No
we're
worries.
over now to Tahu. Hi, Tahu.
Hey everybody.
So, Tahu, we've got a message for you, or a question for you from Tony.
Yep.
And Tony asks, is there any change coming up for me?
Okay, coolio. Alright, Tony, so I'll see what we have for you. Okay, Tony, change. Alright. Let's see what comes up. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, Tony, so the old adage, ask and ye shall receive, comes to mind right now. Okay, so the change that's coming forward to you in the new year, and that, so to begin with, okay, so right through to July, and that the kind of change that, interesting thing around you, it feels very thick and fast. Okay, so it feels like, it feels like going to the Easter show, very busy, very, just so much coming all at once, but it's in such a condensed time frame. Okay, so that's through to July, and that you can expect that. But the interesting thing, actually, that must go with your personality, because it feels like the two extremes, okay? On the one hand, it feels very hard, thick and heavy, and then it's like it comes to a screaming halt, okay, as we reach July, and then it starts to even out and balance out, okay? And that's when you start to see, as I always say, the fruits of your labour come to reality. And that, okay? So a lot of the work ahead of you is all around self-healing. And that, okay? So it's time out of the crowd, and that it's focusing back on you, and it's actually protecting yourself against other people's burdens and other people's judgments that they put on you. And that, okay? Now, the other thing in terms of, the interesting thing around you is money. And that, okay? So work, investments, and everything's very strong around you. And that, so my advice to you would be, when you've got a pot of money or a pot of gold, hang on to it, okay? Be very frugal, moving towards October, okay? Frugal is the operative word. Do not feel pressed or rush to spend, okay? Because while you're rich, you want to save some money, okay? While you've got money coming to you consistently in that, okay? because you're going to reach those dry spells, and I'll tell you the truth, you'll regret, binging the previous months, okay? So I'll leave those messages with you. You take care and all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tony. Jamie's just joined us. So, Jamie, Tracy's already done your message. You might have to wait till the feed's finished to get onto that. And Kerry and Christina have joined us. Kerry says,
cool.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Kerry.
Hi, Kerry.
So we'll go back to Trace.
Yep.
So, Trace, we've got a message from Melinda. Melinda just wants to know if there's a nice simple one, if there's any messages for her.
Okay. Okay.
You're welcome, Jamie. Jamie just says thanks.
So nice. Okay, so we've got helpful person, self-forgiveness, and a new dawn. So just those three little cards there.
Hi, Crystal. Crystal just joined us.
Hi, Crystal. Okay, so with this one, I think a lot of the stuff is you need to forgive it. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Don't feel that you have to feel guilty about everything that's either happening in your past or your childhood, or you need to let it go to the universe so they can deal with it. Look, everyone's not perfect, but you don't want to carry that. You're just going to feel bad within yourself. Not bad. You're going to feel, what would I be looking for? Like you're gonna carry that burden if you hold on to that, and you're gonna get sick, and you're not gonna feel the best, and so you need to let that go up to the universe. Also, I think in saying that someone's gonna offer that, someone's gonna help you deal with that stuff from the past, even if it's a relationship with a partner, or family members, or that, but someone's going to help you. But I think it's going to be someone that you didn't think was going to help. So someone sort of not come out of the blue, but someone but still not. You didn't think afterwards you're going to walk away and thought, oh, well, I wouldn't have asked that person for advice, but I got what I needed from that person. But also too, when that happens, then new stuff's going to, so the worst is going to become, and I feel that that's going to be in the new year as well, maybe around, they keep showing me February, so I think new stuff's going to come, everything's going to be behind, you're going to work out your situations and within yourself as well, and new things are going to come, whether it's a job, whether it's either also saying holiday, so I don't know if there's a holiday coming for you as well, and also maybe new romances as well, or a new romance. So I'll leave that with you, Melinda, and wish you all the best for the new year.
Thank you, Trace.
Thank you, no worries.
So next we'll go to Tahu. We're going to try and get through a couple.
Cool.
This is the last one for this feed. If your question didn't get onto this feed, don't forget we might try and do another couple before we leave. We close up at 12 o'clock on Saturday the 24th, and we don't reopen until the 18th of Jan. So if you do have a question, probably best to try and get it on as quickly as you can, so we can try and get through a few this week. So, Tahu, your question is from Michelle, and she would like some romance guidance.
Hey, ooh, my favourite topic. Romance, all right, Michelle. Let's see what the...
So, Tahu and I are both cancers, so romance is not that important. I'm far too practical for that.
Give me a chicken anytime. All right, Michelle. Okay then. First things first, Michelle. Interesting thing is you have a wealth of energy behind you in the love department, okay? The blockage around you, though, is in terms of your moral compass, okay? So you'll probably find yourself rating. You have your rating system. And sometimes that rating system can actually show on the surface, and you'll find that it can actually stand as a hindrance between you and the kind of guy that you're looking for. Okay, so maybe you don't want to be so transparent. You might want to be a little bit more low-key when it comes to your standards and what you're looking for in a guy. So if a guy needs a bit of work and improvement, maybe don't be quite so upfront with him. Just Save it
Guys
for...
don't like to use
Yeah. Wait till he puts a ring on it. Then show him your wish list. You know? So you got to play the guys. And that, but honestly, you've got a great attitude, and that interesting thing about you is that resilience is the word that comes to me. And that, okay, so, you know, you're like Rocky. Think of yourself like Rocky, you know? So for every knockback that you get, you bounce right back. Kind of like an elastic band, you always spring back. That's very good for you. Now, coming back to your area of love and romance, I'll say this. The next year in that, very fruitful, very bountiful, okay? So basically, you know, think of yourself like Venus, the world's your oyster. Next year, but you need to be very decisive and very pragmatic, okay? Just because the guy tells you everything you want to hear and presents as Prince Charming doesn't necessarily mean he is, okay? So just be very decisive. Now, the other thing too is you've got a lot of new growth and new changes coming forward next year. Now, the guy that's around you is connected to career, okay? To your line of work. So I won't say look for him there, but just keep an open mind, okay? But he's definitely connected to the area, to your career, okay? To your employment. And that, now the other thing too is, you know, try not to let your doubts and your insecurities and that come to the surface, okay? Try to keep a good handle on them. Because the thing is, what I see around you is when you don't see the results in front of you instantaneously, it's a failure. You know, you strike yourself off. Try not to do that. Okay, try to go with the flow. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to fight against it. But there's definitely a guy coming on your path in the coming year. Okay. Now this connection with you is actually a very good connection. Okay, very fruitful connection, and it's a stable connection. So if we think of it like wireless, okay, yours isn't going to drop out, and neither is his, and that's a good thing.
That's a good
Okay. I should work for Apple. But yeah, you have a lot of growth energy coming with you next year. That energy is to push you forward rather than allowing yourself to stagnate and to remain in the same position. So I'll leave that with you. Now, in terms of a month, okay, so look toward the month of September, okay, for this romance to actually be solidified, okay? So I'll leave those messages with you. You take care and have a happy Christmas and a safe New Year.
Thank you, Tahu. Thank you, Michelle. So that's a bit of a spring romance maybe
Yeah.
coming up for Michelle. Do we have time for one more, guys? Because
Sure.
Amanda has put on, so maybe if we could get a quick one from both of you for Amanda.
Sure.
Amanda says, and hi Amanda, says,
Hi,
if you'd
Amanda.
have time, I'd love a quick tap into my spirit folk about
Oh.
our move coming up.
Cool.
So if we've got anything there for Amanda, and then we'll finish it up after this. Don't forget to watch our other live feeds and pop your questions here.
And don't forget to come in this Saturday and spend before Christmas, people.
You've only got till noon on
I
Saturday
know.
because we close up, and then the jolly man in the red suit comes.
Cool.
Okay.
Sorry, who's this?
This is for Amanda.
Amanda.
And my assistant Rhiannon here has just said Amanda. She's reading the auto cue.
Amanda.
Can I just, while Tahu's doing his,
Yes.
sorry to push in Tahu, so I got synchronicity, so everything's coming into place for you, especially with move. I'm not sure where you're moving to, but they keep showing me the beach, so I don't know if it's at the beach or near the beach or somewhere at the coast, up or down. They're just showing me the beach, but I think this move is coming into play. I don't know if one of you is moving, if you're moving because one of you for a job or a career or they're showing me a bit along that line. So, but I think this move is the right time. Now is the time to be doing that, and it's all falling into place for you. So I wouldn't worry too much. I think everything's going to be all right. Everything is how it's meant to happen. So I'll let Tahu finish the rest of that. I
Yep.
just wanted to...
Hey Tia, Tia's joined us as
Hi
well.
Tia.
Hey Tia, thanks for joining us. Okay, Amanda.
Amanda.
All right, Amanda. So just to confirm, basically we've gotten the same information. It's validation in that, especially around the career, employment-wise, and that. Okay, so new opportunities coming there. Now the interesting thing is, the good thing is, financially. You know, the move will be a good thing, okay? So you'll have all the resources you need in order to execute this move. The only thing is, try to be very, try not to look backwards around the move, always try to focus on the future, okay? So keep it moving, basically. The other thing too is make sure that all of the legal matters around the move and around the house are actually solidified, and that you've gone through, especially the contracts and that, with a fine-tooth comb. Okay, be very certain of what I keep getting is the deal that you're brokering around the move. Okay, the property and that. Okay, so make sure you get that end tied up, lock, stock, especially around the money. Okay. Other than that, moving forward, it's a really good move, and it's the right decision for you and your family and that. Okay, so don't put your fears and worries aside, and just embrace the new move that's coming, and that. So confirmation, basically.
Wonderful.
So take care.
Yep.
So I hope that helps you, Amanda. Gloria's joined us too. Hi, Gloria.
Hi,
Hey,
Gloria.
Gloria.
Hi, Gloria. So, Tahu, what days are you going to be here for if people want to come and catch up with you before Christmas?
Cool. So I'm going to be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but I won't be here this Saturday. Okay, so I'm heading down to Wollongong to spend the Christmas break with my family.
Nice.
And that, so yeah, so you can catch me anytime, from Wednesday through to Friday.
Yeah, of course. And people can catch you on Psychic TV.
Absolutely. Thursday night from, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. through to 4 in the morning.
Is it
4
on 7.2 or is that
Friday
on
morning.
Foxtel?
Thanks. Expo on Foxtel and Channel 7 too on normal TV.
Yeah.
I actually
So-
needed that prompt.
Thank you, teleprompter Tracy. So we have very organic teleprompters. Tahu, but it's better if people will obviously come in and
Yeah, totally.
yeah,
Because then
come
you
in.
can meet the other team, and you can try our cafe out, do a bit of shopping,
Yeah.
and that you can taste everything that we have to offer here.
Yeah.
Okay, so just come in and say hello, and you know what? You may leave with a lovely salt lamp or some
Yes.
aura spray.
Yeah.
Or some crystals.
Or some
Or some crystals from Rosie Shop.
or a multitude of
Yeah, that's right. Lots of
They
stuff.
might want to spend the day here.
Also with a
that's it.
smile.
That's
You'll
it.
leave with a smile
That's
with
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
so Trace, if people want to come and see you, Before
Well, I'm
Christmas?
finished for today. Today's my last day. But if anyone wants to make an appointment, I'm happy to come in for the rest of the week.
okay. So
Just
if
ring up and make an appointment.
So if you'd like an appointment with Trace, you can ring up and make an appointment. Or next year we come back. We're off for 3 weeks and
Yeah.
we reopen on the 18th of Jan.
Yeah.
So everybody will be
And
back
then
then. So
part-
don't forget.
And I'll be back Tuesdays, but I think I'm doing some extra days, so
Yeah.
everyone will know in the new year what's
Yeah.
going on. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely do some live feeds
Yeah.
probably just before we
Yeah.
open as well. So also if people would like to, they can get a gift certificate for a
Yes.
reading or for just
Yeah.
about anything that we have here.
Yes. Yeah.
So, wonderful. All right. Well, thank you so much to Tahu and to Tracy.
No worries.
And thank you for joining us for our live feeds. We might try and, what do you think, Tahu, squeeze another one in
Sure.
before the
Hell
time?
yeah.
Right. So probably, we've got some questions on this one we didn't get around to, so we'll try and get to them on the next feeds. So thank you, everybody. And, of course, you can come down to the Creative Spirit Centre in Minchinbury and check out our website. It's www.creativespiritcentre.com.au, and of course if you're watching this, you're on our Facebook, which is another way to contact us. So thank you guys. Thanks everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Have a nice
Bye.
Christmas.
Bye.
Catch you later.
Bye.